สวัสดีค่ะ everyone! Today I will show you how to make Hainanese chicken rice in rice cooker. In Thai, we call it ข้าวมันไก่ It's steamed rice with ginger, garlic, served with juicy chicken. And I will show you an enhanced version of this chicken rice recipe, even better than the classic one. Are you ready? Let's cook! I use Thai jasmine rice. I will wash and rinse the rice until the water runs clear. Do it at least 3 to 4 times. And don't skip this part because otherwise the rice can taste a bit tough and sticky. Drain it well, then remove the rice to a bowl. And go for the next step. For the ginger, just peel its skin, then thinly slice it. I will use ginger for 2 parts. First for cook with rice, and the second one is to make the sauce. Cut the ginger into strips, then finely chop it. I think it's enough for the ginger. This one I will keep it to use for another recipe. To finely chop it, I will do 3 or 4 horizontal cuts and then slice it. Don't slice until you hit the end side and you will be able to chop it easily. Also, finely chop the shallot. These chilies are for making the sauce, but I will thinly slice half of them and the other half I will blend later on. I decided to use red and green chilies because I want my sauce to have a beautiful color. Actually, this recipe is remind me of fried rice Uncle Roger version. If you haven't seen it yet, go check right here. Now let's get started with the rice part. In a pan on medium heat, I am going to add the chicken skin and let it fry for a while until that chicken fat melts. For your information, ข้าวมันไก่ literally means rice with chicken fat, so you really can't cook this recipe without doing this part. Once I got about 2 to 3 tablespoons of chicken fat and the chicken skin turns to a nice golden color, I remove the skin out. Then add the garlic, shallot, coriander roots, and ginger. Fry it for about 3 minutes until all turns into a nice yellow golden color. So now it's time for the rice. I'm going to mix the rice, chicken oil, garlic, and ginger together. I will add 2 teaspoons of chicken powder for an umami taste and also because I don't have chicken broth. But if you have chicken broth, you can just skip the chicken powder. After that, remove the fried raw rice into a rice cooking bowl. If you have something to say about my small and old rice cooking bowl, say it! I'm ready to take it. Now I will add water, same quantity as the rice. Then stir to mix. Now add the chicken in the rice bowl. And bring it to a rice cooker. And cook it. It will take a while to cook. During that time, I will make the sauce. Start with fresh chilies, chopped ginger, soy sauce, sweet black soy sauce, palm sugar, white vinegar, and เต้าเจี้ยว or soybean paste. Then bring it to blend until it's smooth. Put the sauce in a small bowl, then top with sliced chilies. This is time for the extra chicken in this recipe. Deep fried chicken is really going well with garlic and ginger rice. Add deep fried flour to a mixing bowl. Then add water little by little to avoid the flour from becoming too liquid. If the flour still thick like this, add a little bit more water and stir to mix. This is the flour texture I need to make crispy chicken. Let's put the chicken meat to mix with the flour. I will set the chicken aside until the oil is hot enough to cook. Asian people like to use a bamboo stick to check the temperature of the oil to know if that is ready to cook or not. Actually, I explained this method once in my stir-fried green bean recipe. Link above. Let the chicken cook until the outside skin is crispy enough for you. Remove the deep fried chicken into a strainer and set it aside to drain the unnecessary oil. And during that time, I will go check that the rice is cooked already or not. Now, remove the chicken from the rice bowl and stir to separate them. I will place some yummy herby rice on a plate. Let's cut the meat to put on top of the rice. Slice the chicken into bite size, then place it on top of the rice. Do it same with the crispy chicken. And voila! Bon appetit!